well positioned, actually, that Elizabeth. And all the way round. Is it thin in here? Yeah, it's thin in here. Yeah. And that's where you're beading. It's going skew width up here. Because it's thinning. Like I say, I'm honestly, guys, I'm seriously glad that I don't collect coins. This is how I got so despondent with stamps. Same principle. And with stamps, it is another minefield. The knowledge you've got to have with stamps is phenomenal. It really is. But that isn't. I'd like to know what these bits are, though. Is that I'm wondering if that's already reaction to where these. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, well, what can that be? This, I don't know. Lovely IRB though. But see, you've got this going on here. It's such a shame. But I can understand why that fellow said to me that could he have pictures of the real coin? Because you've got none of this interfering. You've got none of this capsule interfering like it is here. Look, that black has come onto the outside again. But yeah, this is the one I was going to show you. This is the one I'm talking about where you can see the black on the flat rim. You know, if you looked at that normally, you'd say, God, flipping out, you've got to be joking. But it's not, it's the capsule and the black that's doing that. It's reflecting. And that's why this white is here on the reeded edge that you can see. But how are you supposed to judge? Oh, this is the coin clubs. Look at this, look. Perfect example. Look how close the writing is. There. Which has pushed the beads in. I'd love to know how, I really would love to know how that works. I've tried working it out myself, but you can't. And then I go home, look, the crossover. And then cross back. And that's where the wording is bringing it back. Because it's a proper distance away. But it shouldn't happen. That should not happen. All that beading should be inside on that silver nickel coin. But actually, it's not bad for. I mean, look at all the edge knocks. But this is, and I can't sort of slate the. But now look at that. Look at this bold. I've seen this on. What have I done with them? Oh, I've done something with them. I don't know what I've done with them. I think I've shifted them back over to where all my decent coins are. It's with the 2012 Rio Olympics coin, £2 coin, and what you get is this from here to there, and you're not getting it fully here. A bold part like this, and I tell you another coin that you get it on is the Great Fire of London. Yeah, I've shifted them back over onto the cabinet. The other one you'll see it on is the Great Fire of London. No, definitely haven't got it. Well, hang on a minute, what's this? There's the Fire of... Oh, and there's the Rio as well. I'll keep them. Let's see if it does show it. Just to let you know, look, there they are. 2016. Fire of London and the 2012. Oh, of course, typical, isn't it? Look, that side is the bit of paper. I'll try doing that. I'll show you that later. What I'm talking about. I predicted, as I did with the Britannia coins, all this, and I think I've got 3 Fire of London and 2 Rios. Because I had a lot of problems. I was getting hit with, I don't know what was going on. Something was going on. But anyway, back to this. And yeah, I mean, you can see with the condition of that, it's terrible. Oh, and that's it. That's the lot. So, just flick back through so you can see what we've seen and why things are like they are and the probability. But unfortunately, guys, we're looking at that on eBay, which we're coming up to this one. With this, if the Royal Mint have agreed that a proof has this grading, because the NGC is an American grading company, and what they do is they then send pictures of the coin to the Royal Mint, and maybe even the coin itself, but I very much doubt it because of the chance of it getting lost. Grades. As far as I'm concerned, you shouldn't have grades. A proof coin is a proof coin. End of. Yeah. So, there you go. Oh, hang on, yeah. So we're going back for the coins. And the other thing is, if you actually go in and do this 2005 St Paul's anniversary, the end of the war, 60th anniversary of the war, you can go and see there's people on there selling them for hundreds of pounds, thousands of pounds. It's crazy. These people, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah, that's a beautiful coin. That really is a beautiful coin. All the writing is near enough. Well, no, it is. All the writing's perfect, in the right place. Beading. Near, yeah, I'd say perfect. You can see just there it's clipping the edge. but it's only a tiny bit. I think, knowing what I know about how these coins are struck, I think you can give a sort of an allowance for that. But to see beading all in the centre is phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal. Yeah, see the depth. That's the depth. So there's your lip. You've seen this the other way around now. And what you're seeing reflection-wise is all by this. Because it's plastic, is giving a reflection. And don't forget, that bit sits in a case. There's another part of the capsule that goes on top of. That's the bit that inserts into the bottom part of the capsule. But look, yeah, if you find this one on the net, on eBay, check that out. You can actually, I don't know what part of it is saying. Yeah, look, you can see there, the beading. It's just slightly gone over. Actually, so it has here. Because this is not in its case. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. And there you go. That's all that. So now I've got to set up my 3 coins. Right, guys. Here's my £3, 2 pound coins. St Paul's. This is the one. This is the one. Got the slight bar around the top. And then the bit at the bottom there. This has gone to the right side a smidgen. It's gone to the right side. The other 2 coins are not like that at all. So there you go. This is how the differences are in your coins. There's not much I can show you, but I am just showing you the coins, what they really look like under a camera, a live camera as well at that. That's the light coming off of the light bulb, but it's too bright. You can see that this and that have risen, which is probably why it's got a bit of that lip. And this here, the coin is risen, and that's what's coming up. But it's not like the last coin on that previous bit of what I've shown you on eBay. Yeah, so there's 3 coins. That's the worst. No, these 2 are the worst. I mean, the dirty. Look at the difference there compared to these 2. This one's come out of my own collection, this one. Let's turn them up. Well, I don't know, hang on a minute. Trouble is, I can't get in. I can't get in to show you pardon me, I can't get in to show you the edges of the rims, what's going on. I just can't do it. Let me try and... No, it's not doing it because I've got the glove on. Oh, there you go. There's a little bit more. So Yeah, you can tell these two are just dirty, whereas that one's a bit cleaner. That's dirt there. Let's turn them over because this is the bead. Is it the beads? Yeah, no, I don't think he's got. Have these got beads? They say they have got beads. God blimey, these were diabolical then. Yeah, of course they got beads. We've just been looking at them, haven't we? Yeah, you can just make out the beads on this one here. None on that one. This there is. I lie. I tell a lie. Slight bead in there. Oh, and there's bead in there. Yeah, so it is. I don't know what that is. That's probably a bit of dirt. And that's why you wear gloves, because you can catch all sorts off of coins. Yeah, you can see all the rim there. It's got dings, and dongs. You know, so these are true circulated coins. And that was a circulated coin, but I just took it out because it was nice and shiny at the time. But in those plastic folders, they do go off. They don't keep the shininess in those plastic folders unless you've stored them correctly. If you've stored them correctly in a nice environment, they won't go off, but they do go off in those plastic folders. And as you say, as you saw, even in the capsules, they show signs of going off. Now, you can't see, well, I don't know, I can only tell you what I can see through the camera, but I can tell you that one looks oval. This coin looks oval. And the Elizabeth is is right on. It's right onto the near enough onto the inner coin, and that's why all these are having problems. But you would only see that with the magnifier really to understand it. And I will do another video on the magnifier, because also the other thing you need to see is the inscription around the edge. You really need to see that inscription because they can be diabolical as well, and that's what you're not seeing. So that grade of 69, it might be done solely on the inscription around the reeded edge. Who's to know? That's all right. Who's to know? So, there you go, guys. I will do the magnified version of this so that you understand. But you've seen it all before, the magnified. If you're not interested in magnification, don't worry about it. Don't look at it. And you can sort of take that 3 and look at the coins on the beginning, or you can go on eBay yourself and have a look around and see what you think. But it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. So I'll say night-night, and I'll do a magnified later. Bye-bye.